Hey y'all, it's Melissa. Welcome to MessyMissy Creates. I am working in my November journal. I've already started in it. And I was sitting here playing last night and I made a couple more journaling cards. You already saw these. I don't know if you saw that one or not. That's one of my journaling spots that I glittered the leaf. Or I use Stickles because the item of the month for Allison's challenge is Stickles. So those you saw, these I just made last night. And per Kari at the Concrete Butterfly, per her suggestion, I stickled, the roof was already kind of a teal green, and I stickled the roof. I would not have been brave enough to do that on my own, but she persuaded me to do that. And I'm glad, I was instantly glad I did it. So this one is a journaling card that I made. I have not stickled it. I don't have a sticker on it or anything like that. So I'm just setting those over to the side. Oh, here's another one I made. And I know what day I'm going to use this on. And it's next week. And it says it's finally sweater weather. Now, this was a purple polka dotted sweater with an orange stripe and a bluish green stripe. And it was not... It needed purple stickles over it. Let's just say that. It doesn't really match the card, but I wanted... Well, the leaves do. And so... But the sweater didn't, and I could have chosen a different color, but I didn't. So, anyway, it is what it is. And it's colorful, and it's got stickles on it, and it's glittery. I do find that the stickles take several hours to dry, if not overnight. I also wanted to show you some other things that I use a lot of clip art in my journal. And so if you're not sure how to use your stickles in your journal, I thought I'd give you a few suggestions. Okay, this is just a piece of clip art that it really says Christmas movies junkie, and it has a Christmas tree and a TV. And the Christmas movies didn't print out on this one. This one just says junkie, Christmas tree and a TV junkie. But it had ornaments on it, and I stickled the ornaments and the star. I did them in red and gold because that's what they were. So see how easy that is? These are Elizabeth at Never Hopeless by Elizabeth. These are her TVs. And I stickled two of the small ones. I did the antenna. I didn't have to do the whole thing. I just did the antenna, and it gives it a little shimmer. I did some, it was already teal blue, so I did some teal blue stickles. And on the tip, I did a little bit of silver. And I did the same thing on the big TV. So, anyway, I just thought if that gave you some ideas about how to use your stickles on your pages each day. I wanted some things that I could do ahead of time so that I could make my pages on film and not have to worry about waiting for something to dry or whatever. So, I sat here and stickled up some things while I was chatting with Kari last night. And anyway, I'm glad I did. And then this is just some more clip art. I want y'all to look at something. Okay, this was Monday. See the forecast? Okay. This was yesterday. Do you see that right there? Tuesday, 28 degrees. Just randomly in November, we go from 80 degrees to, now we're going to go to 28 degrees that night. You know what I mean? So, it's, yeah. So, that's a lot. It's a lot of, yeah. It's going to be chilly. And the wind chill is supposed to be like 24 or 26 or something like that. So here in the north part of Florida, we do get cold. Now, the difference is it doesn't usually last very long. So this will last, it will be 32 Monday night and 28 Tuesday night, and then back up to 37. So, but see, then it's going to get up to 50s during the day. So, and be sunny. So it won't stay frozen. It won't stay at these temperatures long. That's usually just the right before morning hours. So we don't, we'll take the precautions when it's 28 to keep things from freezing, like our plumbing, and we'll leave water dripping and keep the pool pump running, and maybe put a heat lamp on the girls on the chicken water. But they will be fine in their coop in that temperature, but I wanted to make sure to put this on Monday. Let's see, I've done Saturday, I've done Sunday. So Monday is very full. And I think I have something else that goes on. No, this goes on Tuesday. So let me cut this out real quick. And I'm not fussy cutting it. I'm just cutting it out and sticking it on. I've already cut out most everything else that I plan on using. So anyway, Monday the 3rd. Let me get my clip so I can hold this down. I tell you what, let me get this off my desk. Let me put this on Wednesday. If I can figure out what day Wednesday is. Yeah, this was Wednesday. Okay. So let me hold this one down with this clip. And I'm barely going to catch the edge of that page just to hold it down. Now this side doesn't want to stay down, so let's put some scissors over there. All right. Now we're talking. This day, my niece came and we cleaned. And I usually use a big piece of clip art like this. This would be me hiding under my desk. Not really, but, you know, figuratively. We got it out the closet. This is a bedroom, so it has a closet in it. I got rid of a bunch of stuff. I was able to put, like, my card making, everything on 2 shelves. I was able to put, like, all my fabric on certain shelves. And so it feels really good. I can actually walk in there now. It's a little closet, but you can walk into it. And then there's shelves on each side. So like these are the shelves on the left side. These are the shelves on the right side. So this is like my foiling machine and all my foils and my laminator and my old Tim Holtz scissor, or the die cut machine. And then these are I think that's like stencils and napkins and stuff I would use for collage. And then this is my wax seal stuff. And then there's something right here. I can't remember what that is. And then I can get to my paint cart, my art cart now. And my wrapping paper. And this is a mannequin. I only kept 1 mannequin. I had like 6 of them. But all my card bases and fabric. And anyway, it's just... Oh, I'm throwing it over there like it doesn't go on today. Okay, or Tuesday. Monday. It goes on one of these days. So, let's just start playing around with... so my niece came over and she brought Pringles. Y'all, I haven't had Pringles in forever. And I really wanted to stickle that last night, but I thought I was going to make this video last night, so I didn't do it. I don't have black Stickles, but I have like gunmetal and I have a graphite. But now I'm wishing I had done it, because I don't know if I have anything that already is pre-stickled for this day, but it's okay. So let's see. I did laundry. I did before she got here. I did a magazine harvest video. So I played with magazines, and then I started some laundry. And oh, the air just kicked on, and it feels good. My washi tape came in. He had a fishing meeting, so he went to Sonny's, brought me back. He brought us both back dinner. And so that's the little meeting reminder. And then they do a little raffle. They do a raffle at the meeting, and it's like it's not even a 50-50 pot. It's just everybody buys raffle tickets who wants to, and then whoever they draw out, you win the whole pot. So there's been a couple times that we've won it, and it's been like $120 or whatever. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure I want this up here somehow. And I want this Pringles can hanging off because I want the tab to hang off. I was thinking I'd put this Sonny's down like right here and then make this a flip, because I don't have a lot of writing room on this page. I'm going to back this with, I had it out. Let's see, right here. I have some yellow paper that is not too terribly dark. Let me see if I can scooch this without messing up everything I just did. And I I left a border on this side so that I could tip it in. It's not straight, but where that, I just pushed my scissors somewhere. It should have been straight because I thought that was the edge of the paper, but perhaps it was not. Anyway, or the picture could be crooked. I don't know. Anyway, it's better than it was. So I'm going to glue it onto here. And maybe this way. And then I'm going to cut it out. And then that way I'll have a writing surface for the back. Now, I could just keep it like this and I could write on it. But chances are that's just copy weight paper. And one, it's going to be a floppy flip. And which I don't mind that so much. But I think if I write on it, you'll be able to see through it. So I'm going to get, I want to back it, you know, just to be a little extra, right? And anyway, I hope that you are all doing well. I appreciate you being here. I always wait till the end to say that, so I thought I would surprise you and say that up front. I'm grateful that you're here. I'm grateful to everyone who comments and likes the video, or if you don't like it, you don't have to hit the like. You can hit the dislike if you want to. I think YouTube still considers that as an interaction. So, I don't know what that does to people's channels, but I don't do it to people. If I don't like it, I just don't watch it. But, anyway, I'm just letting you know you have options, because I don't mind. If you don't like it, I'd rather you tell me that you don't like it, or that you'd rather see other content, or if there was something particular that you didn't like about the video. It would be helpful for me to know that in the comments, and then maybe I don't do that again. So, anyway, but I just wanted you to know I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And I appreciate just the fact that you're here. Because if you're hearing me tell you this, then that means you're watching the video, or you're at least listening to it. Which I do the same thing. I listen while I craft, or I listen while I do what I call listen watch sometimes. Which means that I'm listening and I look up. Like I'll be crafting and I'll be watching on my iPad over here to the side, and something will catch my attention and I'm like, wait a minute, I need to see that. So I'll rewind it and then watch that again, you know, because I missed something, right? And so I have a bone folder for this job. Let's use the tools that we have. Okay. So anyway, but sometimes I listen, watch while I wash dishes. I set it on my island, or on my counter, excuse me, and I listen, watch. So I appreciate you being here, whatever you're doing while you're watching. I hope that you're crafting along with me. That's my hope, because that's always fun. And I'm trying to figure out, I got to take this clip off or move it up a little bit. I want to see how far up I want the sunnies. And this end is, it does have some grease on it. No, I think I got most of it off. It kind of just is a straight, I would almost rather that be at the top of the page. Oh, wait, we're allowed to do that. Did you know that? We're allowed to put the number on the bottom of the page if we want to. Hey, there's a thought. Although this happened last thing in the day, so my brain wants to put it at the bottom of the page. But I could do that flip like right here. I could have the Pringles can right here. And I could have my sweater and scarf right here. I'm going to use this as a, I'm going to staple it on and use it as a pull reminder. Okay, so do we like that at the top or the bottom? Now I kind of like it at the top. Okay, it doesn't matter that it was chronologically incorrect. Okay, I just let loose that one piece of paper so I could start gluing some stuff on. So, And then, oh, I also sparkled. Look. Okay, so I use this often because this looks similar to our boat. And our boat had, the top of it has a glitter stripe. I'm pretty sure the red stripe is the glitter stripe. It could be the blue, I'm not sure. But anyway, I did a red glitter stripe on this boat. So I'm going to use that on the next day. It's not on this day. So again, I don't know that I have anything stickled for this day. So we may do both pages and then I come back and stickle this Pringles guy. And then we just leave it open and let it dry here. So yeah, I don't know that I like that as much as I like the way I had it though. Let me try this one more time. Even though that felt very divisive, or yeah, divisive. Yeah, that's the right word. That was the word I was looking for. It divided the page. Look, you stay over here. Mind your business. Y'all stay over there. So this would go here because this happened last in the day. And then this tip in just above the Sunny's thing. Yeah, I kind of like it there. And then I have the Pringles can right here. And then if I needed a little extra journaling spot, I could put one here. Or you just see the leaves. Yeah, I could washi that. Would that make it not look as divided? I don't know. It just doesn't look organic enough. But I think I'm going to go with it anyway. Because I do want this. I have another piece of this. Let me see if I like this any better. It had more grease on it, so I wasn't going to use it. But I think I got all the grease part off of it. I have this, which would go, you know, I mean, I could put it in that corner too, but at least it's got a flat edge here. And then I could put the meeting right here. And then flip this on top of here. Or I could flip this up here. And then you wouldn't see the straight edge. Actually, I could use this and do the same thing. Yeah. That's what I'll do. Okay, so that's going. I got it. Okay, glue time before I change my mind. Glue. One of the restaurants that we get food from occasionally, more so than any other, is Fusakli's. And they have stopped putting their logo on their tissue paper. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I depend on that. I have a few pieces left. But I'm like, what do you mean you don't? It's just clear white paper. It doesn't say Fusakli's on it anymore. And I'm like, well, what will I use? Do you not know that I use that for my journal? You know, it's like they don't even think about us. And that's not very nice. Okay, so we have that there. So I'm going to tip this in right here so that you can't tell that it's, you know, just lobbed off right there. Which puts the Pringles guy down here hanging over a little more than, okay, hold on, wait, come up. Maybe I need to put this over here. Okay. And then I'll put the Pringles guy here. Okay, he's not going to stick there. There's a little bit of glue, but he's going to need something more. So let me I'm going to move this and save it in my little pile of places. I have a basket that's called Places. It could be anything from the grocery store to a restaurant. It's just when I go somewhere and I get something, like an ad or whatever, if I have like leftover that I didn't use, I'll put it in that basket. Because one day, Fusakli's is going to quit putting their logo on their tissue paper. And how rude. How rude. Okay, this needed a little more ink. little more glue since I peeled it up. And this needs a little bit more, or it just needed to be pushed down apparently. Okay, so I'm going to tip this in. So I'm going to put my glue up for a second. I'm going to tip this in. I've already got, I think I'm going to use, yes I am. I'm going to use this washi right here. Because it's got these pretty colors in it. It's not technically a fall washi, but it's got these kind of orangish pink and the golds and all that. And I'm not even going to clear tape it, I don't think. I don't think I need to. This is a wider washi. So I think it will be sufficient. It's not straight. No, I'm still not sure it's straight. But we're going to put it right about there. Let's do that a little straighter. Right about here. Okay. And then I'm going to wash the other side the same way. And then we have this side almost done. This is good sticky washi. It came in a set that I protected for a long time. I think we had that discussion one time. Whoa, Nelly. I got a little bit extra right here. Come on off. All right. And then, oh, we bent that up. And then I'm going to staple. I got washi stuck to my fingers. This little drawer that I get my stapler out of, this is my little Tiny Tim. It's called a tiny attacher. It's by Tim Holtz, but I call it Tiny Tim just because I think it's cute. I think I just need one. Okay, so we did not win this time, but anyway, the tower of I talked about this before, the tower of plastic drawers that I had them stacked 4 high. Yeah, and that was not working. Pretty sure he's gonna go here, but let's work on some of the rest of this page for a second. I'm almost tempted to bring this washi over here. Well, I think I'll have an opportunity to do that here. And I'm not gonna back it, but I am gonna erase the number off of it. I put the number of the days on the back when I print out stuff, so that I know what day it goes on, because I can look on my phone, and when I'm videoing, I can't look at my phone. So where's my little magazines? Right here. So I can put that here. I can put the laundry up here, because I start, okay, 2 days in a row. I normally do laundry on Sunday. I put the laundry in the washer and walked off to go get something else to put in the washer. All day long. That was it. That was all I did. It did not, I didn't even put the lid down on the washer. So that obviously did not wash. So I don't recommend that. I didn't even put detergent. I didn't put anything in it. Didn't close the lid. Didn't start it. Didn't do anything. And then that night, and my poor husband, we had to scramble for something for him to wear to work that next day. And, anyhow, so I did laundry on Monday, but I did the same thing. I caught it sooner than I did on Sunday. So that's there. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put that there just because it fits. And there's a blank space there. And so, you know, might as well, right? But, so who is participating in Allison's Item of the Month Challenge? The Stickles. Who owns Stickles? Raise your hand. Or some form of glitter glue. It doesn't have to be Stickles. Like, I have Nuvo drops. I think Allison showed her Nuvo drops too. Hold on, I had to stretch. My procedure went really well. I am very sore still. And that may continue to get a little worse before it gets better because of the, I'll go into it on this page, but anyway, it's the, as the nerve dies, it, you know, and then it's what it's supposed to do. So it's not like it's, you know, anything I wasn't expecting. It's just, it's kind of cute. Very cute. Except I need to put this somewhere. And we need to glue Mr. Pringles down. And I got my washi on this day too. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to glue Pringles dude down with. Probably art glitter glue, or I may use the 3-in-1 glue. And I'm thinking I had made one of these journaling cards for this page. I think I made this one for this page. But then I printed this up. And, oh no, I know what I was going to put. I was going to put, no. There was one I was going to use that says, I had a little sticker here. If I use this, it says tidy up in pink. And that was what I was going to use. But I should have printed this smaller. But, hold on, let's move the washi. There is more than one way to do things. So if this one goes up and I put it up here, it looks kind of funny up there. So let's do, nope. Nope. I want it here. I want it down. I always want them in the bottom. I was going to say I could tip this one where it goes in like this and then tip this one up and it'd be interactive. And I still can do that. That's going to stand up. I don't feel like I need to cover the back. And I guess I don't have to have this at all. But I want something else. And this one's cute, but I'm going to run into the same issue. This one's a good writing spot. Hope gave me this one. I don't know if that was this year or last year. But anyway, it looks cute on this page. But now I could do, I could glue this down and then tip this in. I could do the same thing with this one too. Glue this down and then tip this one in. And now I wish I hadn't done this one so big, but my husband kept telling me we're in for an Arctic blast. We're in for not an Arctic blast, but a cold blast. And I'm like, I'm seeing 43 and 38. I'm not seeing what you're seeing. Well, then the next couple days later, I looked and, you know, because it gives the 10-day forecast. And sure enough, no, see, this one would tip up unless I do it. Oh, I could do it this way and tip it out. That would work. And then have this one tip this way or up. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. Let's tip this one up. Right here, and I'm going to use the same washi. I think I might as well, except for, well, I couldn't find it. So anyway, but we got a lot done this day. I was not planning on working in the house. Well, this is going to cover up the 10-day forecast, but we know what it is. So I'm going to put this one up as far as I can go right here. That washi looks really good on that paper. This is the paper that I misprinted on the back of here. I thought it was a different color pink, but it ended up matching this paper really well. So, which you're not seeing a whole lot of it anyway. So I think I put that in too close. I did. I put it too close to the spine. And let me put that one flat and then put some washi on the inside. So keep thinking today is Saturday, and it's not. It's Friday. And I'm hoping to get this one out the same day. I'm thinking I want different washi for this day, because I like this dark grid with this brown right here, or these pumpkins. I'm not crazy about the grid on the plaid, but the pumpkins are kind of sideways. Grid will work. I am going to clear tape this one. And put it on here. And then I'll put it on here, maybe straight. Oh, we got a bunch of sirens. Something must be going on. Let's see. I just got a little piece for the inside here. And then we'll use, I like this color. It's kind of a, it's brown, but it's like a reddish brown. And it's, not quite a, I keep wanting to call it like a rust or a burnt orange, but it's not. It's more brown than that. So why not just call it brown? But it's a really pretty brown. You know what I'm saying? And I really like it, if you can't tell. Oh, and it's crooked, but that's okay. It's on there. There we go. Okay, so we have some interactiveness on this page. Is that a word? Interactiveness. So up and up, up and out. So that gives me that journaling space, and then I could put something here. That's too much. Well, you can't see it. Oh, I know what I'm going to put on here, though. Where's my stickers? Right here. And let me get to this one. That was this color pink. I almost put it on there last night, and I said, no, just on the off chance I don't use it. But I'm glad that I didn't, because I was going to put it this way. And so this waiting allowed me to put it this way. So we tied it up. And then I can put like a little pumpkin or a leaf. Let's use the pink, because I don't know when else I'm going to use this shade of pink. We'll just put a little pumpkin down here in that corner. Well, I could have put it straight, but oh, what fun would that have been, huh? So I think I don't have my Stickles. So, oh, I don't have the washi either. So let me put, I thought about, this would be fun. Why not? Well, how much time? Oh, I've already taken half the time on this one page. I'm just going to do it, because it's fun. And I don't want all the white showing. So this was the washi that I just threw that on the floor, y'all. I mean, those shirts that say, were you raised in a barn? Or the saying, were you raised in a barn? Not the shirts. I used to make like towels and shirts and stuff like that, like kitchen towels that have the graphics on them. And I have one that I made that I came up with the design, and it said, yes, as a matter of fact, I was raised in a barn. Very briefly, when I was 12 years old, my mom was a nurse, and she was taking care of this a lady who had Alzheimer's, and her daughter ran a horse stable. So that's where I got to learn to ride horses, because I would go after school and learn to, I would help her, like, feed the horses and clean the stalls and stuff like that. In exchange, she would give me riding lessons. So, I mean, I've never worked that hard. That was a lot of hard work especially for the age that I was, but I learned a lot from it, and I learned work ethic, and anyway, so it was a very good experience for me. But my mom was taking care of this lady, and my dad had a stroke and was in a wheelchair, so she couldn't leave him to go take care of her. So this lady enclosed a barn that she had, and she had her tack shop in it. So it wasn't like an active barn with animals and hay and straw and horse manure and stuff like that in it. She had a store in it, and it had a kitchen. Anyway, so she enclosed this barn so that we could move in, so that we could take care of Daddy and the lady. And so, yes, I really did, for a point in my life, I did live in a barn. So there we go. So I made a shirt that said, yes, as a matter of fact, I was raised in a barn. And to be honest with you, I would have just assumed slept out there with the horses, because that's how much I loved being around all the horses all the time. And then I got my own horse, and that was amazing. Okay, the sides don't want to stay down, but I think he will. If not, I will have to get out my adhesive tape. And I can't access it without climbing on this tape or getting on a ladder, or yeah, it's way up top. I'd have to get a ladder. I need to keep a roll of it down here, but I don't. All I have is foam tape. So anyway, we're going to turn the page, but I'm not going to pull that tab. I can't pull that tab either, because then the page won't come. I will come back and stickle something on here, okay? Y'all remind me. But for now, we're going to flip over to the next page, and we're going to work on this one. Now, I did a video. I made journaling cards. I don't have to use that image. I did already cut down, and I did already stickle this. It says, oh, hey, pumpkin, and it was a white pumpkin, and I did the iridescent outline and the detail of the pumpkin and around the stem with the stickles. Because look at my precious baby. Anyway, so she's going right here on the front, and I picked this white pumpkin page. They went to a pumpkin patch and got pictures made. This is the 3 of them. I cropped this one down to see her expression, because her expression on her face was just priceless. But that's her and her daddy, and that's the 3 of them. But these are just the ones that they took. They had professional pictures made, and so I can't wait to see those. I don't know when they'll come out, but I'm sure you will see them when they do. So let me work on this tip in first. Let me clip down. Okay, so the procedure's the next day. That's not this day. Okay. So I need to tip this in. I really was going to tip it in from the outside, but sometimes that makes this hang up. So I might tip it in from here and just line it up with the edge. I'm not sure. You know how if you tip it in on the sides, because I would want to come in a little bit, and it makes it, when you go to close, see how it sticks up right there, and it makes it stick when you go to turn the pages. So I may tip it in. I kind of want a little bit of that yellow to show, the gold plaid, tartan plaid, or whatever that is. So I think I'm going to use this. I think I am going to use, one of these with pumpkins. Can either do this one, probably matches better than this one, although I love this one. This one doesn't, this is like a burgundy or purpley burgundy. It doesn't matter, but I like this one. I'm not real keen on just the white. It's got too much white on it, maybe. Let's see. I haven't given it a fair shake yet, so I haven't used this one yet. So let's see what we think. Given that they're white pumpkins, maybe that would match better. It's cute. But I am gonna, I'm gonna use some, uh-oh. My clear tape went astray on me. Okay, so let me do this. And this. And then maybe I can line it up somewhat straight. But I went ahead and did this part last night because I'm like, you know I'm going to need a flip or a tip or a tuck or a pocket or both to get all this on here. I want to make sure I have that because they have lines on them. It's easier to line it up, but it's also more noticeable when you don't line it up. So I want to do that, and then I'm going to put one right in the middle. So there, I have them here, and then on this side I have it in the middle. So now we can washi it. And that's going to hide a little bit more of that gold. Not that I'm trying to, I'm just saying I'm glad I let some hang off that side. And looking for my scissors. And there we go. Okay. That's cute. It's not, I was going to say it wasn't my first choice. I don't know. That might have looked cuter, but it's a done deal. You won't even, it's all good. Because that little cute thing's going right there. And then I was going to put the Hey Pumpkin on the same whatever and tip, but I think I just want her on there with all the pumpkins. She was at a pumpkin patch. So, I mean, I could put the day and date down here. Let's put it right side up. I could put the day and date down here if I need to. So let's see what, because I did 2 videos. So, and I can make this a tuck. But also remember, I have this. Oh, I didn't washi the inside. Okay, hold on. Might as well use the same washi. I could use the brown on this side, but we've already committed to this. So let's use it. Okay. There we go. That way it incorporates all the colors. Okay, so she's going here. These are probably either going up here. Yeah, I think I like that. No, maybe not. Maybe down here. I don't know. We'll see. And then these pictures can go back here like this. I want to save this for writing space, maybe. I could leave this out. I did do 2 videos, so let's see. Oh, if I have a tip in, then I have room for a tag, right? So let's see what I would use for a tag. This is real close to not matching. Okay. It doesn't match, but it looks okay. It's not repulsive. I was gonna flip it out, but I think I want to use it as a tip. I want to see what, and I've got to speed up this process a little bit. This already has the Stickles on it, so that'll be my Stickles for that day. And then I need to find something I can use as a tag. That one's cute. Hope gave me all of these. That one's kind of cute. What's on that page? I don't know. I think that there's too many pumpkins. You know what I'm saying? Because these are all white. There's a little bit up here. I'm not sure if I want to bring in that gold. Okay. I know I'm using a tag, so let me glue this down. Where's my art glitter glue? Here we go. So I need this side. Oops, I ran off the edge. Oh, oh, oh. I'm not driving straight today. Okay, so that can be drying while we decide on a tag. And that's my Stickles. And it's turned out so cute. I don't know if it's showing up in the camera, but I think it looks adorable. It's like white. It's clear iridescent. I think it was the diamond Stickles that I used. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one or if I want to use another one from the paper pack. No, that's too many pinks and purples and whatnot. Okay. So do I have another one from the paper pack? I have more of this pumpkin paper if I wanted to use that. That actually looks pretty good. How tall of a tag would that be? That would stick up to about right there. That I could cut that sideways like that. How tall is that? It's 7 inches. That's a good size tag. So if I cut it off at like 5 inches, a 5x7 tag, and then we can put something at the top. And this kind of has the same hues as that does, whereas this is more white and gold or yellow and then gray, and then this one has the pink hues, right? Pink tones. So that looks awful wide, but it says 5 inches. Okay. So that can go in there like that. And I can put one of the other pictures on it. I could put the picture of like the 3 of them right there. And that would be really cute. Oh, she is so precious, y'all. Oh, I got this video. I don't know. I may have already told you in the last video, but if I did, oh well. This is like my grandchild, okay? So I'm more than likely not going to have a grandchild unless I, you know, just steal one or adopt one or something. So, let me see if I can put this up here and live with it. Really can't see the date. You can see the 4 barely. Because I was thinking about putting a cute little label right there. And then I still haven't glued anything down. So I may put them here and use this as writing space. And then I can put, these look good on here. And I don't have to use this one. This was just the journaling cards that I made. I kind of like that off kilter like that. Let's glue those down so we have something glued down. Get the glue back over. No, not that glue. I need to pin that glue back up. But anyway, they took her. I know I told you this in the last one. Just tell me to hush. But it was so cute. The video of her singing at the concert at the fair. It was just absolutely precious. And I told her mom, I told my niece, I said, she's as tone deaf as her Mimi is. She looked at me. She's like, that wasn't nice. I said, but it was funny. Okay, you either have to be straight or deliberately crooked. So that one's deliberately crooked. That one's supposed to be straight. Okay, and I mean, I did clean my kitchen, which, you know, isn't necessarily journal-worthy material, but I didn't think I had. I knew I had the pictures for this day, but I didn't think I had a whole lot of other, I don't know if I'm even in frame, but I'm just trying to cut this out really quick. But, anyway, so I thought, well, I might as well print it out. So I could put this down in this corner like that, if I want to. Unless I want to put them right here. But I think I'd rather put him here and then write like that. Or maybe drop it in so that I can border it. I don't want to mat it. Let me go ahead and glue this down here. I'm pretty sure I want this down in this corner. Might as well. And then I need to get the other stuff glued in too. And then, how much time do I have? Okay. I need to flip my glue paper over. I need to clean off my mat is what I need to do too, because I'm getting, yeah, and I'll save this image because there was no way I had room for all of this on that. I printed that way too big, but I had the picture of what we did in my room too, but a lot of what we did was we got rid of stuff out of the closet and organized it, and she is really good at organizing. I told her she really needs to go into business for herself, like an organizing company, but I think she's not sure enough of herself to do that. Okay, so we know she's going right there. So let's go ahead and put her front and center. And it's going to hide the fact that those are pumpkins. Not really. It hides that one stem, but you can see that they're pumpkins. And I want her straight. Is she straight? Sort of, kind of. Anyway. And then I'll put this one like right here. And I want to put some... Do I want to put it off center and put a sticker? No. Or do I just want to center it? Well, I don't want to cover that stem. What is it with me and the stems? I kind of like it off center. Like that. And then maybe I'll put a little pumpkin sticker down there or something like that. I don't think I have any white pumpkin stickers. But I do have some... This adds some color to this page. But I still think it needs to go up here, even though it covers up some of the... I like to be able to see my day when I flip the page. I don't want to have to hunt for it. That's why I like the big numbers. I design them big because I like to be able to see the day and date. I don't want to have to hunt around the page for it. And that's close enough. And then I do want some sort of... I haven't made any fall ruffles, and it's almost too late to make them at this point. Oh, I got to put this one on. I think I'm not going to put it all the way in the corner. I'm going to put it there, and then that way I can use a marker and outline it. I just think a little girl with her daddy is just so cute. And yes, I cut out the mama, but in this particular picture, she was not facing forward. And these two were. So these were just some candid shots that they grabbed. So, and she's just so cute. She was standing up on that one. But see, this is the picture. I just cut. See, Mama was looking at the baby, not looking at the camera. So, anyway. And then, I don't know if I'll use that or not. I don't think I will. So let me put that. Oh, I have my Tootsie Roll Pop though. Oh, but wait. Okay, let me pin my glitter glue before it does not like to be unpinned for more than a minute or more than a few seconds. Okay. And then I was thinking, I know my mother-in-law always tells me you're trying new things again. But I will tell you that the Tootsie Roll Pops the wrappers do not like to go through punches. They don't want to be punched out, because I've tried that twice now with no success. But I could use it. I could cut that off, I think. Let me see if that's enough. Come on, get in there. What are we doing here? And then, yeah. Where'd my little I already put my stapler. I'm good at putting my stapler back where it goes. I don't know why I can't put anything else back, but I'm good at putting the stapler back. Okay. Not what I was planning on putting there for a tab topper, but it works. And that's the star of the show. And I have Stickles here, so let me see. I'm almost out of time. I would really love a cute little label. I don't want a full journaling spot down here. Not like this. I almost was tempted to dye some pink paper. I mean, I could put this right here. And right there. But I think I just want something. If I find something cute and decorative, maybe like a sticker or something like that. Where did my sticker book go, by the way? Here we go. And I have more stickers than this. I have some Happy Planner stickers. And if I go through them, this is more about Thanksgiving, gather together. I could put Hey There Pumpkin under her like that. That's cute. Family Time, I could put over here with them. I could put Pumpkin Everything. That really is more orange and yellow. It doesn't match as well. And then Fall Leaves, Happy Fall, Autumn Breeze, and Colorful Leaves. Reasons to be Thankful could be here, but I could put Turkey Day. Turkey. She is a turkey. She's a little turkey. What was I going to use? I was going to put Hey There Pumpkin. And again, this is a clear sticker. So let's see if we're even going to see it. I think if I put it right here, we will. And I know that I can back this on white paper and whatever, but I'm running out of time and running out of patience. And I'm not running out of patience. I get stickers so that I don't have to fussy cut something. And so to have to fussy cut a sticker just drives me nuts. Okay, since I didn't get to go to a pumpkin patch, they did. And I can put Family Time right there. And you can't even read the time, but that's okay. It's there. So I'm using stickers. I'm using my stuff. I've got Stickles on that page. I could stickle her pretty blue eyes, but I'm not going to stickle her, I promise. I've got that on this page, so that's plenty of writing area. I have this to write on, so this page is good. I have a new, I don't have time to show you. I'll have to do it later. I have a new tag punch, a corner punch that's a tag that you can use on the tag to make little corners. I need to stickle something on this page. So, let me see if I have. This is the gunmetal. What do I want to stickle on here? I was going to stickle the mustache, but man, that's going to be. Let me try the eyes and the whatever first. And we did discover this is the gunmetal that didn't work that well. I did get it to work. And I did get another gray that said graphite. This is coming out, but it's not coming out very willingly. I'm having to squeeze pretty hard to get it to come out. Okay, so that's his eyebrows and his eyes. And this is going to take forever to dry. I'm going to outline the mustache first. And I can't see where I'm driving here. Okay, it's starting to flow a little bit better. So whatever clump was in it, we got out. I don't know if I really want to fill in that whole mustache with Stickles. So let me go fill this line back in. And I think we're going to call that good. Because I think it would be, that's a large area to cover with Stickles. So as it is, that's going to take a while to dry. But I don't know if you can even see that or not. The black is not, or the gunmetal is not very glittery. Now I could go back over it with iridescent or something at some point and make it more sparkly. But it's got Stickles on it. And the 3-in-1 is not sticking, so I'm going to have to go back and add some adhesive to it, like tape. And I'm not turning the whole page, but then I have my Stickles here with the Oh Hey Pumpkin. And we have 2 days done. So anyway, I'm hoping to get this posted today. And I was going to do another video of the next 2 days, but guess what? I got to wait for that to dry now. And we did try the heat gun and it did not work. So, yeah, there's no shortening the time span on drying, and I just went over an hour, and I apologize. All right, I'm going to hush now, and y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.